When I read the fruits of the Spirit, there's a few people that pop into my mind. Gerald and Verna Lee Parker are two of them that come to my mind every time.
Well, when you think of Stafford and Joanne, you think about how hospitable they are, what great Bible knowledge both of them have, and how they're able to clearly and simply communicate the gospel of Jesus Christ.
If you know Howard, he's very laid back and easygoing and very approachable. And that's one of the main things I like about him.
Jack is a thank you type of a guy. He's always seeking people to tell them how he appreciates them.
I think, Ken Allen, you're a one-class act dude. He knows how to make you feel like you belong, make you feel important.
I'm from Ohio originally, and my wife, Amy, is from Wisconsin. So when we came to school and came here to Memorial Road to worship, Joe and Lottie McCormick made our Bible class family to us.
Most people know Max for his sense of humor, and he really is a funny guy. But beyond that, Max has a genuine compassion for fellow human beings, both those that he comes in contact with that he's known forever and those that he really doesn't.
I know that Danny works in one of probably the toughest areas of ministry here at Memorial Road, and that is benevolence. I know that it takes a special personality and a special spirit to do that. And Danny certainly has that quality.
I know one thing about Mickey Bannister, that he's a really good listener. And the times I've gone to him for prayer for me or for my family, that he prays for us and that he goes to other elders in their meetings and they pray together. And righteous men like that praying for you, it's really powerful.
One of the main things I love about Max Pope is he's so generous, not only financially, but more importantly with his time and his feelings. No matter what it is, Max will be there and he'll support you 100% in anything that you choose to do.
When I think of Lynn and Joy McMillan, I think about amazing people, wonderful family, incredible leaders, dedicated, hardworking, and they live an example to all of us as Christians. They spread the word everywhere.
Recently, I went through a difficult situation of getting laid off from my job. And Todd Wright was one of the first men to come and find me and let me know how much he cared for me. And he also let me know how much he and Kathy were praying for me. And I can't tell you how much that meant to know that there was somebody there willing to listen and to encourage me and to uplift me and to let me know that they were there on my behalf and my family's behalf.
The thing I like about Mr. Butcham is if you answer one of his questions, then like on Wednesday, he gives you something. He talks a lot about the Bible. He's a nice guy.
When I think about Doug Cox, the first thing that comes to my mind is that he is truly the heart of Jesus. He truly sees the world through Jesus' eyes, and he just has a heart for people.
In January 2010, our son Gabe was born, and when he was about 6 days old, our house flooded. And without hesitation, when Joy and Charlie Cleek heard this, they offered to let us come stay in their house. It was a really wonderful gift for them to give us.
Ron and Sharon, simply put, have an open door anytime for anyone, any age, and they're always willing to give all that they have. So they're just very servant-hearted.
Stephen Brookman and his wife Gail, I've seen firsthand over these years the service and the blessings that they bring to everybody. I feel like I can call on them at any time.
We studied Bible with Jan and Russ about 8 months. We became Christian. So after my daughter and son was born, we named them Jan and Russ. So we are always have Jan and Russ in our family.
I think that David and Sandy Goen show a beautiful side of leadership. Sometimes it's the quiet behind-the-scenes work that needs to be done. When we've gone through struggles, we've specifically received a card of encouragement in the mail from David and Sandy, and their involvement is just a joy to have.
Bob and Karen Harmon have just been unbelievable in our New Beginnings class for several reasons. They have taught us how to love. They've taught us how to work through adversity, which I think have just been a really positive impact on our class.
My first interaction with the Perkins was when Brooke and I were living in Georgia, and my dad passed away, and I got a letter from a man that I'd never met before, and it was a very thoughtful letter, handwritten, and it was from Barry Perkins. And it just meant so much to me to receive a letter from someone that I had never met before. And that was my first interaction with them. And when we moved back, we joined their Q group and got to know them a lot better. And it's been a wonderful relationship ever since then.
Well, with regard to the Mortons, they have this ability, this passion, if you will, to reach out and bring in the newcomers and make them feel welcome and help them find a home, especially in a congregation as large as Memorial Road.
Bob and Donna are faithful Christian and good examples for us. Bob's message is always, I think, clear and easy to understand, and it's attractive to international people.
Scott is good at almost everything he puts his hand to. He cares about people. He is a deeply spiritual individual. He and Alice are loved by virtually everybody, and it's because they love everybody. Scott Lamascus is going to be a great elder.
Well, we've all weathered a lot of storms, and I think Dan and Robin have definitely had their times, and they've been just exemplary in how they maintained a very calm and prayerful faith, and so they've been a good example to all of us.
And all of those things, I think, have led to 50 years of harmony. I mean, that's unprecedented, because we have good men who care about this church, who care about the staff, who care about moving forward in the kingdom. I'm grateful that they are wise. I'm grateful that they are peace lovers, and I hope that it continues, and I pray that it will, and I'm confident that it will, because of their leadership and because of the kinds of leaders that they have inspired to grow over the years just by observing how they do things.